Hey, what's up, guys? So the same person that requested me to make a binding video, requested me to make a how-to bind video. I accidentally misunderstood the request, and so I'm making this video to make up for the past video. So before I go over how to bind or demonstrate how to bind, I just wanted to go ahead and clarify that some of the same points that I mentioned in the past video is, you gotta take in mind that not everybody has the same chest size. Not everybody has the same binder. Everything's different, everything varies, and your result is gonna vary. Also your experience. If you're just now starting to bind, it's all gonna get better with practice. So don't beat yourself up on the head just because you don't look as flat, or you don't see the results you're planning on getting. So we're all gonna get there soon. Just practice makes perfect. So yes, let me show you my binder first before I put it on. It's the Les Love Boat long Velcro extra compression tank, I think. This is my binder. And you can sometimes see where the padding ends, and that's the thing that I don't like about some binders is you would think the padding would go a little lower to kind of like catch whatever expands, if you know what I mean, but some of them don't. It's just like a small piece of padding to bind. And I mean, that would work if you had a smaller chest, but if you have a bigger chest like I do, then, yeah, what can I say about that? The neat thing that I like about this is okay, this is a piece of Velcro, right? And when you pull this to put it on, it has this slit right here on the bottom. And since I hold the Velcro at the bottom and pull to the front, I can easily just slip my hand out. And it's like an easy way to kind of take your hand off of the Velcro piece so you can finish binding. One thing that I personally have a hard time with is with my binder, I need more Velcro. Like, my Velcro stops right here, but sometimes it depends how like stretchy your binder can get. Sometimes like mine stretches out sometimes, so when it does, I can usually pull this part all the way to the back. So I have this extra space that I could use to bind, and there's like no Velcro there, so I could stick it to. So it's like I end up with like these like lumpy chesticles. So I might end up having to go and like put an extra piece of Velcro so I can pull it all the way to the back and have that extra compression. Speaking of compression, I did state in a past video that I use a sports bra underneath my binder. I do that because I'm a bigger chested person, because I need the extra compression now. There are guys that are like, well, why don't you just buy another binder, one that will actually help you. Well, here's the thing, is not everybody has a job, not everybody has a stable job, and, it's just, sometimes it's hard to save up for binders, and once you have a binder, you try to kind of push, the durability of your binder for as long as you can. And if it means taking a couple of extra measures, you're probably going to do it. And that's what I'm personally doing as well, because, you know, I'm not going to spend 50 plus on a binder. So yes, my binder, and I did mention that I wear a shirt over my binder. It's just a super kind of light compression shirt. I bought it from the same website, but you can use any like thin shirt. You can see right through it. That's how thin it is. And all this does is keep my Velcro in place. So, like I mentioned, sometimes I can stretch it all the way back. Sometimes there's like half of the sticky part overlapping the Velcro part, so it's kind of like that other half has nothing to stick to. So this kind of holds it in place and prevents my binder to just kind of whoosh, flip open. So that's what I do. Now, like I said, everything can vary from person to person, so, you know, you do with it, you would do with the information that I just gave you, whatever you want. So, I did have someone ask me, well, you know, you're a trans guys are very dysphoric, why are you willing to do this video? Because I am going to go shirtless in a couple of seconds, and I'm going to put the binder on and demonstrate. But here's the thing. In my first introduction video, I said that I wanted to help people. And if there is one trans guy, like, whether if he's a very inexperienced, just kind of came out trans guy, or, you know, has been out for a while trans guy, but just never got around to binding trans guy, well, I just want to help, you know, my trans brothers out there. I'd like to be able to give something back to the community, even if it's something as simple as knowledge, or just my knowledge. I'm not saying that I'm very experienced, but, you know, I would like to help out. So that's my reason too. And also, not to bring anybody down, but going out and working out a couple of days a week really has helped my self-esteem. So I guess I feel comfortable. Sorry, I live in a big city. So many noises outside. Yeah, you know, working out a couple of days kind of has helped me in my self-esteem. Sorry. So I feel a little comfortable doing this, you know. But yeah, I mean, that, regardless of that, I'm still fairly noticed. So, okay. So, here I go. I'm going to try and be as visual as I can while I'm binding, but just bear with me. Okay. So, it's just a reflex. I keep, like, looking around because I think someone's going to, like, walk in. But, first of all, don't do what I did. I got stuck in my binder the first time I put it on. Where it's open, put your left arm first in. And then, put your other arm in. And then, you know, of course, afterwards, you put your head in. Don't worry if, like, your binder is uneven. You're going to have enough time to fix that. So, don't worry about it. Also, I have an issue with it still, and, you know, it's just kind of one of those things that I'm gonna trying to get used to, is when you tighten your binder, you're gonna have extra skin kind of pop out. Like I have right here, and then I have the back right here, so the struggle. So, okay. Here you go. This, pull it to the front. Oops. Pull it to the front. This, back, as far as you can, or as tight as you want it. I hold it in place because my Velcro is kind of fucking up, so, oops, excuse my language, see what I meant? Like, I lack Velcro back there, so it kind of pops out of place sometimes, so it just kind of, you kind of have to fight with it sometimes. And then I take my shirt, and like any other shirt, put it on, and sometimes while I have this on, I'll pull it up, like so, and adjust it, like that. Hold this, pull the shirt down, hold it, see, that's what happens when you don't have enough Velcro on your binder, is you kind of have to do this on a daily basis. So when you have it in this position, I guess, see how it's like that? Well, if I feel like if I had a little more compression on it, you know, it wouldn't be as bulby like this. But I explained that sometimes when this happens, you can either leave it like this and put a shirt on, or you can kind of come in and adjust yourself. And for me, this is as good as it's gonna get, like, for me, because I have a really big chest. So, good thing I wear semi-loose shirts, so I put them on, and this is how much I'm gonna be, you know, I guess, binding wise. It's like completely not flat, but it's a lot better than having, you know, C's, D's, just there, you know, taunting you every day, so, this is definitely a lot better for me. Like I said, it's gonna vary for everybody. It's not gonna be the same. You might be lucky enough to have a smaller chest, and so you're not gonna have this problem. Choose your binders wisely. You know, do your homework, and practice. Practice makes perfect for anything. Yeah. So, I hope this video was a lot better, and you have a better grasp at binding, or just like a general idea of how you're gonna go about your business. So, you know, if anything, I'm open for questions, video suggestions, and, you know, just trying to help out here. So, let me know if I can be of some use again, or, you know, recommend a video. So, anything you want to know. Talk to you guys later.